Hello, we are very welcome you to join our offline scientific webinar session. The main goal is to share our knowledge and understanding in certain scientific area, to introduce our team of experts and to find out partners from other educational and scientific communities who'd like to collaborate with us and join forces in certain research area. During today's session, we will discuss human gait model and biomechanics research foundation. Our webinar presenters are Viachaslau Sazonau, PhD student and the main researcher in gait recognition area at Intelligent System Department of Belarusian State University, and me, Siarhei Tsikhanenka, the head of several research labs at Intelligent System Department of Belarusian State University. Let me please tell a few words about Scientist.by community that has supported us a lot in preparation for today's webinar. This is an international research community organized and hosted by a research team of Belarusian scientists of Intelligent System Department at Belarusian State University. Now I'd like to pass the floor to Viachaslau Sazonau, who will narrate about human gait model and biomechanics research foundation.
Hello, my name is Viachaslau Sazonau and here is an agenda of my presentation. We'll begin with introduction, where we'll consider application areas of gait analysis, then have a general look at gait identification system and introduce approaches taxonomy within gait recognition challenge. We'll proceed with model-free and model-based analysis and examine existing approaches. Next, we'll explore the hidden Markov models framework. After that, we'll reveal an internal hidden structure of gait and make connection between order and chaos within human gait dynamics. Finally, we'll see results and make conclusions. The importance of intelligent video systems increasingly grows nowadays. The variety of application areas is actually extended. It includes video surveillance, access control. Analysis of human motion, activities and behaviors becomes a significant task and a crucial point for security systems. A human gait is one of new biometrics that has some advantages. First, contactless human identification by his natural way to walk without need in special actions. The second, the identification can be accomplished at a long distance. Another application area of gait analysis is healthcare. Gait gives opportunities to obtain implicit information about human health state in new dimension due to control of movies by human neural system and provides possibilities of preliminary diagnosis of neurodegenerative diseases. Automatic recognition by gait implies humans' identification from their natural way to walk in video. Other biometrics might be at too low a resolution or might be obscured. Gait has a property of robustness to illumination changing. Here we have a logical view of gait identification system. First, we need to capture the video from camera, then we detect human and obtain his silhouette from each frame as a binary image. After that, gait features are extracted from frames and used for comparison with features from gait database. Thus, we have the identification results. In practice, gait identification system can be used as a part of distributed intelligent video system, which may consist of analog and network digital cameras, like stationary as well as pan-tilt zoom cameras for tracking objects. Intelligence of the system may be distributed across different layers which comprise network cameras, switches, and application servers. A selection of approaches to automatic recognition by gait is shown in diagram below. The taxonomy is not as clear as the diagram suggests, since a number of approaches straddle the boundary. There are two main directions of research nowadays: model-free analysis and model-based analysis. The first one uses mainly spatial-temporal information contained in the silhouette images. The second uses created model as prior knowledge to predict motion parameters and interpret human dynamics. Human gait is often presented as a set of gait cycles. The gait cycle is a repeated period during human walk, corresponds to right foot forward, rest position, left foot forward, rest position. Then the new silhouette is obtained. Radial integration transform is being calculated on it. Then two spikes of RIT corresponds to human legs is detected, and the angle distance between them is accepted as a new count of gait function. Proceeding, the autocorrelation of this function is computed and the first spike of autocorrelation is detected. Thus, we have the mean cycle. Feature vector is used for special information captured from each frame. Pseudosonic moments are used as a feature vector. Pseudosonic moments of order p with repetition q for normalized silhouette function are defined in this form and based on the orthogonal set of complex polynomials that equal to multiplied radial polynomial and complex exponent. Thus we have the feature vector for each frame consists of moments. There are some other feature vectors exist, which include Fourier silhouette shape descriptors, width feature vectors, wavelet descriptors, etc. Model-based approaches attempt to use a priori information about human parts proportions and 3D kinematic model of human body. Some approaches try to estimate human motion skeleton model from video and provide tracking of estimated parts. Another approaches use additionally dynamic parameters such as gait frequency and gait phase, besides geometric static parameters like angles and widths. Hidden Markov model is a doubly embedded stochastic process with an underlying stochastic process that is hidden but can only be observed through another stochastic process that produces the sequence of observations. Hidden Markov model is a statistical tool. Spatial and temporal features of gait can be captured using a hidden Markov model. There are two modes of the walk: training mode registration and recognition mode identification. Gait sequence as a set of binary silhouettes is an input to the observation sequences building module. Here division on cycles is completed and feature vectors are extracted. Thus, the built observation sequences can be used for models initialization. Trained hidden Markov models are stored to the database. In recognition mode, maximum likelihood model is accepted and corresponding human is identified. We have each human gait is modeled by a distinct hidden Markov model that has stored to the database. The probability of the set of observation sequences is calculated in following way. The probability of the observation sequence given the model is computed for every sequence, and then the probabilities are multiplied. For underflow preventing, a log function of the probabilities is used. The model with maximum probability most likelihood is selected. Here the state transition probabilities of hidden Markov models corresponding to different participants are shown. As we can see, patterns have a different structure. Some statistical properties during human walk can be revealed by analyzing these patterns. Here are our algorithm results on CASIA, the Institute of Automation, China's Academy of Sciences database. 32 individuals were chosen as candidates which had gone in the frontal plane in condition of a normal speed gait, fast speed gait, slow speed gait, normal speed gait with knapsack. For each individual, 100 identification experiments have been completed. The hidden Markov model with 5 states and the 33-dimensional feature vectors are used. The individuals have been ranged by the identification rate. There is a long-term, while physiological rhythm signals including EEG, ECG, and gait were assumed as periodical. Many research efforts were dedicated to building of human gait models using its periodicity. The range of implementations consists of variety from human actions analysis to human recognition. By recent studies at medicine reveal the complexity in physiological rhythms connected with nonlinear system behavior. Many phenomena previously described as noisy are the results of nonlinear interactions and have the chaotic origin. Recent studies reveal surprisingly long-range correlations of stride-to-stride intervals during human walk and fractal gait rhythm. Spectral analysis shows a quite big slope of spectra regardless the pace of the human walk and hence justifies long-range correlations. Simulation of random data gives a null slope, the absence of correlations. The state space analysis represents a technique which consists in representing the dynamics of the joint movements in an abstract, multi-dimensional space, where the coordinates represent simply the values of some state variables characterizing the joint. In such a space, the set of all possible states that can be reached corresponds to the phase space. The sequence of such states over the time scale defines a curve in the phase space called a trajectory. Figures show the presence of chaotic behavior. Here is comparing of the stride interval time series for young and elderly adults. Fluctuation analysis indicates that the stride interval are more random and less correlated for the elderly subject than for the young subject, regardless of the pace of walk. It shows aging significantly affected human gait. So let's make conclusions. Gait has been demonstrated to be able to recognize people. Gait can be used at a distance when other biometrics could be obscured or at too low a resolution to be perceived. Gait is a complex nonlinear process that has a fractal structure with long-range self-similar correlations pattern. Aging and diseases reduce fractal-like correlations in gait dynamics. Hence, gait has a potential of preliminary diagnosis.
Thanks everyone who has joined our offline webinar session. You can reach us at www.Scientist.by. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.